morning, boys and girls. I trust everyone had a wonderful weekend and everybody's pumped and ready, back to school and ready to do some work. This morning we'll be looking at mathematics, favorite subject. And for mathematics, we'll be looking at a very interesting topic. I'm not going to tell you what the topic is. You're going to have to figure that out. And in order for you to figure that out, we're going to be looking at a very short video, and I want you guys to pay attention to the video. At the end of the video, we're going to come back and we're going to figure out together what our topic for today is and what we'll be doing exactly. Remember, sit back, pay attention in the video, and at the end, we'll have our discussion. Hello, my mathematicians, and welcome to Mathematics Hot Topic. Today we have a very interesting topic. This topic entails dividing and sharing into equal parts. We divide and share into equal parts nearly every time of the day, and today we're gonna examine that and see where it applies in mathematics. Okay, so if you look at our tray, we have some items, and we're gonna use various scenarios in which we divide the items from the whole, and we're gonna get, for instance, Mother wants to cook this pumpkin, but it is too large, so she decides to use it for 2 cooks. So she's going to divide this into 2 equal parts. Keyword, equal. So we're going to divide this pumpkin now into 2 equal parts. Good. So now we have 2 equal parts, and each one of these are called halves. We have 1 half and we have another half, and if we put them together we get back a whole. Okay, we have this item here. This is plantain. So another scenario is Mother has 4 children, and she decides that she's going to fry the bunch of plantain for her children. So the children are going to have how many plantains each? Okay, she has 4 children, and we're going to divide this bunch of plantain into 4 equal parts. So each child is going to have one for each child. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the bunch of plantain was divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, good. So next we have a leaf. So Mr. and Mrs. Caterpillar went out for dinner, and they saw this big green luscious leaf. So they decide that they're going to share it equally. Half is for Mr. Caterpillar, half is for Mrs. Caterpillar. So we're going to divide the leaves for them into 2 equal parts. Okay. So Mr. and Mrs. Caterpillar both have equal share of the whole leaf. So they both are going to enjoy their dinner. Okay, so now we're back from watching the video. I saw that you guys enjoyed it a lot. And now, back into work, we're going to identify some key terms or some key words that we heard in the video. So by the show of hand, I will call on you and you will stand and you will tell us, share with us what you learned. Okay, so yes, I'm seeing a hand. Sisam. Okay. Very good. Sisam is saying sharing. You learned about sharing. Anyone else? You can have a seat, Sisam. Yes, Madonna. Okay. Madonna is saying answer. Derek is saying fractions. Just now we'll get to it. Let's write them down first. Fractions. Okay, big word here, Derek. And also these guys here, Madonna and Sesam. All of these leads to one thing. So, I'll take one more answer. One more answer. Okay, yes? Alright. So James is saying equal parts. That's a very good answer, James. Equal parts. So we have learned about sharing, dividing, equal parts, fractions. So our first answer was sharing. What do we know about sharing? Sharing is when we have something and we give someone some of it. Okay. Dividing. Dividing is kind of like sharing. Divide, you divide among yourself. Like for instance, if you have some money and you plan on dividing it, spend some now, spend some later, dividing. Sharing is you sharing with someone. Equal parts. We'll get the fractions. Equal parts. Okay. So equal parts. Someone could tell me what you understand about equal parts. Yes? Sing. Okay, sing is saying equal parts is giving someone same amount of what they have. Okay. Yes, that's true. Equal parts. Let me give you a scenario. So mother gave you $100 and she told you to share it equally with you and your brother. Equally with you and your brother. $100, and she said to share it equally with you and your brother. So if you were to give your brother equal amount, how much would you give him? Anyone can answer? We all like to count money here, right? Okay. Oh, someone shouting the answer. James again. Okay, James is saying $50. So if you give your brother $50 and you get $50, both of you have equal parts of the $100. Right? So both of you have equal parts. And we call this 50 how much of the half? Anyone can guess? Anyone knows the answer? Wow, we got some very bright students. Half. They're saying half. We use this word every day. Half of this, half of that, half of my chicken. Okay. So half. This is how we write 1/2. And $50 is half of $100. And this is called a fraction. So our topic for today is, yes, fractions. Fractions. Very good. Who wants to share what are fractions? What do you think are fractions? Using the keywords, let us come up with a definition for fractions. Anyone wants to go ahead? Okay, Jarek again. Okay, very good, very good. Jarek is saying fractions are when we divide something into equal parts. That's good, that's good. Anyone else wish to add to what Jarek is saying or have something else? Okay, Melanie. Yes. Oh, so Melanie is saying fractions is something we use in our home and in school. That's a very good observation, Melanie. Yes, we do use fraction every day, but we don't say fraction. We just say share or divide. Very good. I like the answers. I like the answers. Let's write our definition for what is a fraction. Okay? Okay, so let's read this together. fractions tells us about shares. See? And it is an equal part of a whole. So fractions are equal parts of a whole. So let's look at our fractions that we have now, okay? Now we're going to look at the fraction chart. If you look over here, you can see we have all different fractions and one single number. What does this number represent? 1. This 1 represents an object, one whole. Keyword whole. One whole. So one whole, and if we divide it equally into two equal parts, look here, the next section, we get 2 1/2. 1/2, another half. Like our scenario in the video where mother had a pumpkin and she wanted to cook it 2 times and she divided it into 2 equal parts. So each part will be called a half of the whole. Half of the whole. Then our next section here is 1/4. See, it has 4 parts because the whole has been divided into 4 parts. Like our scenario with the plantain, when mother divided the plantain into 4 equal parts. So each part will be called a quarter. Each one will be called a quarter. So 1/4 was for each of her children. Going down further, we have 1/8. Good, 1/8. As you see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts from the whole. So that's why we have 8 and 1 over each. Now, then after that, we have 1/16. 1/16. These are 16 equal parts where the whole was divided into 16 equal parts. So we have 1 over 16, so 1/16. Okay? Now we're going to look at the fraction itself. The fraction comprises of a top number, a bottom number, and a line in the middle. So let's look at it. Let's look at half. It has 1 on the top. It has a line through it. Let's use different colors. It has a line through it. And we have 2 at the bottom. Each one of this has a unique name. Each one has a unique name. The top number, the line in the middle, and the bottom number. Right. So let's call it out. The number at the top is called numerator. Numerator. The number at the bottom is denominator. Denominator. And the line in the middle is called a divisor. Divisor. Okay? All these fractions, the number at the top, they are called numerator, and the number at the bottom, they are called denominator. And the line in the middle are called divisors. Okay, so now I have some drawings here. I want you guys to make cutouts of them. And we are going to fold them to see if we can get equal parts out of them. We have a drawing of a hand. We have a drawing of a diamond. I have some shapes here. You could use it as stencils. That's the common color kit. There are rectangles, squares, and so forth. So you can use them as stencils. Now we're going to play a little game. Very fun little game. We're going to be in our groups of 4. And every group will have a set of these shapes. This is the instruction for the game. This is the game we're playing. These shapes, I want you guys to make larger shape to them using more than one. So, for example, we have these squares. Let's say we want to make a larger square. We take the four shapes, put them down flat, very neat, and make one large square. Okay? So if I ask you guys to show me half, I want you guys to quickly, in your group, separate it into half, into two equal parts. So I'm going to call on the fraction. If I say half, I want you guys to quickly separate it. If I say I want to see quarter of a fraction, I want you guys to separate it into four equal parts. So everybody understand how we play this game? There are many shapes, so everybody will get a set to their own. Every group will get their own sets, and we're gonna have fun today. Okay? Alright. So everyone will collect their parts. Good. Alright, so let's start. Okay, our first fraction is going to be quarter. Show me quarter of a whole. Okay. Yes, I see you guys are cooperating. That's very good. Very good. Teamwork is a dream work. Okay. Good. Very good. I see everybody get the gist of what quarter is. I'm glad that you guys are helping your friends, but they also have to learn too. So give everyone a chance. I want you guys to use the rectangles now. I want you to use three rectangles, put them together in a straight line. Very neat. Good. Now I want you guys to show me 1/3. 1/3 looks like this. 1/3. 1/3. Show me the fraction 1/3 of the shape that you just made. 1/3. I'm going to count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, looks like everyone is scared. I'm seeing that you did some work very well. Don't be shy. I'm going to ask you guys to nicely, someone from the group raise their hand, and let's see what you have. If you get it wrong, there's no worries to feel bad. No one's going to laugh at you. We all make mistakes. You just have to learn from it. Okay? Alright, okay, Cyril, you could go ahead. Alright. Very good, very good, very good. Cyril is showing his three rectangles that he put together to form a larger angle. You use a rectangle, some of you use a square, it's the same thing, it's correct. And he divided them into three equal parts. Can you share with us, or for anyone from the group share with us, why did you divide it into three equal parts? Okay, very good, very good. Because they're saying because the denominator, the number at the bottom, is 3, and I said 1/3. So they divide every part, divide the entire shape into 3 equal parts, and the one represents the one on the top. Okay, very good. Recap of what we learned in today's lesson. Okay? Okay, so first we looked at our video. We recognized certain words. We learned some words. And these words were sharing, dividing, equal parts, and we figured out our topic was fraction. And we said that fraction is when you divide something into equal parts. Each part is called a fraction, and you divide them from a whole. Very good. And we learned that the fraction itself has parts. Upper, lower, and the middle. So the top number is called numerator, the bottom number is called denominator, and the line in the middle is called divisor. we had our fraction chart, and we learned that from a whole we could get 2 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 8 equal parts, 16 equal parts, even 3 equal parts, and they all have names. Like when you divide something into 2 equal parts, each part will be called halves. When you divide something into 4 equal parts, each part will be called, very good, quarters, and 1/8, and 1/16, and it goes on and on. Very good. So, that has brought us to the end of our lesson today. I must say that you guys have done so well, and I know you've learned so much as well too. You made me so happy that you guys could have gone through fractions so easily, and you've learned so much today. Now, before we leave for a break, I want you guys to copy this simple homework for our next maths class. Use pictures to show what are halves and what are quarters. Okay? So thank you all once again. Continue to be very good pupils.